Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engine. I have no excuses for why it's been a couple weeks, I just actually forgot. But we're back. And special guest this episode is my cat Circe, who is currently sitting on me and purring because, well, she doesn't understand that when I'm on my computer working, she doesn't, well, whatever, I don't know. She's not in the way, so she can just be there. Are you being noisy? No, you're not? Okay. Oof, but she is standing on my kidneys right now. Or pelvic bone, I don't know. Anyways, where we left off, planet. Where's the moon? No, this was in fact a planet. But we have recommendations of places to go. Oh, my throat's kind of dry. Sorry, there's like forest fires going on in the province over to me, and it's causing issues with my city and province because it sucks. I mean, it's worse for BC, but the smoke is pretty bad. Anyways, first up, Control V. Boom. Object not found. Is this maybe? I don't know. Boop. I don't know if this was the recommendation. Looks kind of like, I don't know, Mentos? I don't know. Right then. Next up in our trek through the stars is Control V. Cannot find it. No worries. I can look for its other names on the internet. Traditional name. Oh, here we go. There's the modern name. Modern name. Boop. Ah, there we go. Found it. A blue supergiant. Huh. I like supergiants. They are amusing. It appears to be a wide binary. Let's have a look-see. Ooh, no, it's a trinary. Ragnar. What a great name. Ragnar and... Let's go to this one. Let's see if we can get like right into that, there we go, on the edge where it's just like blinding. Oh. Interesting. I was actually unaware of this system, which that now tells me I need to check out to see if I can find the modern name or any other names for that first one, because I'm curious. Here we go, we have two other names for it. Let's see if the star registry kicks in. Control V. 226, no. Let's try the hip registry. Control V, hip, 11, nope. Huh. Not sure about that one. Here's another one. That one exists. Let's go there. Nope. Okay, I ruined it. That one exists. Let's go there. Oh, my goodness. Oh man, the solar eclipse coming up this month. I'm excited about that. I won't see totality where I'm at, but it'll still be exciting. I'm gonna see if I can get my camera out and do some like, ooh, what have we here? And do a time lapse. There we go. That's the word. This was a nebula. Incidentally, I think I broke it. But yes, I'm going to do time lapse of that. I have a bunch of solar shades that I'm going to use. Well, I have like 5 of them, and I'm going to use one of them for myself. And I'll probably have one attached to my my camera doing a time lapse. Hopefully, it's not cloudy, because that would ruin my day. It would really ruin my day, because I've been looking forward to this. Right then, up next, let's get rid of the question mark. There wasn't a question mark when I, like, what is this? Very good, let's go. Oh boy. And my cat's tail is currently hitting me in the face because, well, she thinks that... Actually, I don't even know what I don't know what her emotion this is. If it's just an overwhelming of emotion that she just has to burn off. Are you being tactile? Huh? Are you being tactile? Now she's purring and looking at my fish. We have a galaxy. Judging by the variety of blue, I'm gonna say it probably has a lot of active star formation going on. Because when you have a lot of star formation, you get a lot of blue, because you get a lot of, well, like spectral type stars. And then when you have stars that are galaxies that have very little star formation, they become more yellow and then red. Because once all the new young stars, like the blue ones, die off, you're stuck with red and yellow. And then the yellow ones die off, then it's just red. Someone wants me to look for a TRAPPIST-1 analog. Well, we can do an experiment. And there we go. I doubt it'll have the actual star system. It has 3 planets, it doesn't have the rest of them. But we can go there anyways. Because why not? What, seriously? What? Okay. Don't touch my phone, that's currently doing that's my timer. Yes, and don't touch the keyboard, because I need that. Also, if anyone was wondering, she's not named after a Game of Thrones character. I do not watch Game of Thrones, and we named her before Game of Thrones even, like, started happening. Oh wait, actually, no, you're 3 years old. I don't know, I don't pay attention to Game of Thrones. Alright, planets. Exciting, but not quite the current known, you know, TRAPPIST-1 star system. Alright, one more suggestion, and then we can just screw around. So, Control V. Cannot be found. Why is there a question mark? There is no I did not, There's not even a question mark there. Nah. Hey, it exists. At least I should hope it exists. It's a space engine number. It's a random star. Okay, looks like it's way out there. In another galaxy, even. The edge of a galaxy. Boom. Well, this is a pretty little planet. Very large ice caps. You know, it's interesting, if you have a planet that has large polar caps like this, sometimes if they get big enough, they can reach a tipping point where the albedo of the star, or of the planet, gets so high that more energy starts leaving than coming in, and then the ice sheet gets larger, which increases the albedo, which reduces the amount of trapped heat, which makes it get colder faster, which makes the ice sheets grow faster, and then it snowballs until you have a snowball planet. They're pretty sure this happened to Earth once, maybe twice, and that's a positive feedback loop. Actually, no, that's technically a negative feedback loop because energy is being reduced, which is causing it to snowball. A positive feedback loop is kind of like what's happening with our current global warming, climate change, and whatnot, where you have carbon dioxide puts in the atmosphere, which increases infrared absorption, which increases the temperature of the atmosphere, which means that it can hold more water vapor, and water vapor is a powerful greenhouse gas, which means it can trap more infrared heat, which means the air gets warmer, which means it can hold more water vapor, which means the atmosphere gets warmer, which means it can hold more water vapor, which means permafrost melts, which releases methane and carbon dioxide, which makes the atmosphere even more warmer, which means it can hold more, yeah, and it just goes on from there. And then we eventually all die, and it's very sad. Okay, it probably wouldn't get that bad, but yeah. Where am I? I'm in a random galaxy. You know what, we're gonna explore this random galaxy, because why not, I'm here. And its companion looks beautiful. My goodness. Absolutely stunning. Good God. I've been trying to, like, been doing more financial planning and business stuff the last little bit, trying to make money and fix things. I'm currently ahead of the game, so that's good. My bills are all a-okay. I just have, like, no money for miscellaneous things anymore, which kind of sucks. But whatever. Well, actually, the only thing I really want to buy right now, miscellaneous, is a hat. And I'm probably getting that for my birthday, which is coming up in a couple, or actually coming up next month. Oh, no, actually in 2 months, in September. It's either August. No, September comes before October. That's right. You gotta love it. It's the hat I was looking at. It's a replica of the like the captain's hat from the first Alien movie. Like the it's basically like a baseball cap with the Nostromo patch on it, and then like just the gold leaf on the brim. It's not terribly expensive. It's not terribly complicated, but I love that hat. And I love the like the aesthetic of the first Alien movie. Like the uniforms I thought were really great because they had that look of, you know, they were uniforms, but at the same time they were also just very casual, you know, just basically just outfits you just wore, but nobody really took it terribly seriously, and it really worked well with the universe feeling. And one of these days I'm also gonna put together a costume from that. I know where I can get the shirt, and the patches, but I don't know about the pants. I'll probably have to make the pants custom, which will be interesting, but that's the joy of making costumes. This isn't anytime soon, mind you. I don't have the money to do that right now. But I'll probably get the hat probably for my birthday, which is gonna be great because people don't know what to buy me because I don't like people buying me stuff really. I like buying my own things because I don't know. There's very few things that I need or want, and the ones that I do are generally expensive or obscure, and it's just I feel bad. But I love hats, so it's like if you need anything, a hat will work. I like hats. Right then, information on this here planet. Info. It's abiogenic and aerial, and it's organic. Lovely. Carbon-based life. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Actually trying to think about ways to make money. You know, it's like, everything, whenever I think about ideas for money making, I always put it in the context of, like, either tongue-in-cheek scamming somebody, or, like, taking advantage of a community. Like, for example, I was talking about, like, you know, ways to make money off hipsters, but you make a really dumb product that you know they'll buy because it's stupid. Like, I always toss around the idea of, like, a fidget spinner that you can also vape from, and it's like, someone will buy it because it's just that stupid, somebody will buy it. But no, I was thinking it's like, I should make a board game or a party card game, because those are popular nowadays. But then I thought board games are more popular amongst, like, those, like, hipsters and the board game cafes, whereas party card games are generally more popular amongst everybody because they're easy. And that's one of the things, like, they're easy to do, they're easy to make, and they're easy to play. Cause you just have cards, there's no intensive setup, there's no commitment, it's just anyone can do it. So I was like, I should make a card game, but I don't know what to go with. I had ideas for just, like, you know, dumb party games, but then I thought, or you could do, like, a trading card game. And I have ideas for that, but it's like, you can, like, scratch somebody's itch for, like, collecting, but inserting the actual gameplay, it would be terrible, so I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, it would probably not work out at all for me, because it's just, I don't know, it just probably wouldn't, but It's always fun to try. Organic, multicellular, terrestrial, abiogenic. Lovely. I mean, I do. Most of my projects are just, I just wake up one day and it's like, I wonder if I can do this, and then I just try it, and it's like, alright, next thing. Like a building project, or a writing project, or something. It's just like, I'm gonna do this, and then I do it, and it's like, alright, good to go. One more thing to add to my list of things that I have done and or can do. Like, I made a wooden pipe, a hand-carved one. I don't use it anymore, or at all, really, and that was like, I just made it because I just wanted to know if I could make a pipe, and it's like, alright. So I quickly learned about the internal construction of a pipe, and then I made one, and now I have a pipe. I never use it, but I have a pipe. Actually, I used it once, because I had an old broken cigar, and, well, it was like one of those little cigarello things, where it's like a mini cigar. You know those things that you're not supposed to inhale, but people do anyways because they're dumb? Anyways, yeah. And I was like, I'm not going to waste it, so I just, like, basically turned that into, pipe tobacco, and just kind of used it once, and it worked quite well. But again, again, with a pipe, you don't inhale. You just, like, draw it into your mouth, and then blow it out. But people are dumb and will inhale from pipes as well. And it's like, don't do that. It kills your lungs. Yeah, don't smoke, people. It's terrible for you. Alright, another planet. Oh, it has a moon with life. It's this one. Or I once self-published a book. It was very, very terrible, but I just woke up one day and it's like, I'm gonna write a book. And so I did it in like a week, and I got it like read through and I did it. And actually I did that twice. My one book, like the Federation one, I wrote that in like a month or two, and then had it proofread and edited, and then kind of just sold it. Now it's just, I just have it up for free, because it's like, I don't care if I make money off it. Again, that was more about not making money. That was more about just, I wanted to see if I could do it, and I could. Alright, cool. And I'm currently working on a comic thing. It's not really serious, it's more just like, it's an excuse to practice drawing, and I just figured the best way to practice is to do, so I'm making it into a comic format. So the art, it's like, it's gonna be terrible, but whatever. I'll probably start uploading it at some point. I'm actually almost done the first little section. It's actually gonna be just like a little comedy series based off of Space Station 13. It's not going to be Space Station 13, but it's going to be heavily influenced by it, and it's going to basically just a lot of the scenario situations are going to be based off of rounds I've had in the game, because they're hilarious. But that's not a serious thing. That's not going to be money making at all. I'm just going to like put them up for free somewhere, and it's mostly just practice. Ooh, so that'll be exciting. Were we just here? I feel like we were just here. On this different planet. You know, this doesn't have life, but it looks way more fascinating. And I'm slurring my words again, I need to slow down. Oh, lovely. Look at those aurora. They're not moving terribly. What's the speed at? See, that's just beautiful. I love this game so much. I really do. Anyway, so I don't know, I might make a party card game. Something stupid and simple. If I do, I'll let you guys know. I'll probably post about it on my, well, here, considering this game series is basically just like a talk show without, well, where only I talk, and it's usually just rambling. But, I don't know. I had an idea for like a collectible card game, kind of like Space Engine, where you just have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cards, and each card has like a planet or something on it, and it's like, or I was like planets, stars, and asteroids, and basically it's like, each card would have a picture of whatever object it is, a little write-up about it, and then a little map showing where it is in the star system. And you look at that and you think, okay, so now I know there's that many planets in this star system, so you have to collect all of those specific cards to complete each system. And it has like absolutely no gameplay to it. It's literally just for people who want to like collect and compete and complete things. It's basically just for like, you know, people who want to collect and like 100% things. That's all it would be. And I thought that's kind of scammy a little bit because like there's no actual real gameplay to it. So like at least with Magic the Gathering, you collect cards, you can actually like do something with them. So it's like if I ever did a collectible card game, I'd have to insert some kind of gameplay to it, and that's a lot of work. And I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that. Besides, I have other things to work on. I finished up my paper actually. I was working on for Icarus Interstellar, and I have another paper I'm working on about it's like a subglacial or it's a subglacial passive deep ocean explorer for like Europa and Enceladus. I need to actually finish that one of these days. Because I got like halfway through it, it's been sitting there half done, and it's like, yeah, I need to finish that. Not that it matters, nobody ever reads them, but hey, I like to write them just in case. This planet sucks, go to its neighbor. Actually, I'm curious, is this abiogenetic? Yeah, it's abiogenec. And this one was probably also abiogenec, so we have two separate instances of life. Yeah, so we have two instances of life in the same star system that were not shared. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. Ooh, this moon looks pretty. A warm Oceania. I'd visit there. Well, actually, there's like no terrestrial land. It's a water world. If I was Kevin Costner, I'd visit here. And on that reference, I will leave you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and space.